Hey guys, it's Pia here. So in today's video, I wanted to show you guys Poseidon and talk a little bit about him, and then I also wanted to tell you guys about my concept for Hades, which will be my next custom based on Greek gods and goddesses. So without further ado, here is how Poseidon turned out. Ta-da! Here he is. So originally I had planned on making Poseidon from a dog figure, but then I read that his sacred animals were horses, and many people were commenting that he was actually the one who created horses, so I thought that a horse base would be perfect for him. And because Poseidon is the god of the seas and rivers and everything water related, I decided to give him a fishtail, even though I know it's inaccurate because Poseidon isn't normally portrayed as someone with a fishtail, but then again, he's not portrayed as a horse. So you guys have to remember that this is just my take on a concept of a god of the sea and rivers. It's not necessarily me trying to make something that looks like Poseidon in the way that he's depicted. I'm just trying to make something that looks cool and mythical and that is somehow inspired by the concept of the Greek god Poseidon, but it's not supposed to be exactly what he is. So yeah, but then I want to talk about this custom a little bit. As I said, I sculpted this tail on him. I also sculpted the seaweed and these little pearls in his hair, and I also gave him hair that is going along his back and his fishtail. I just thought that that would look cool. And yeah, he has some starfish and stuff on him, and he's just supposed to look aquatic and handsome, I guess. So yeah, I hope that you guys like him, and all of these will be up for sale at some point when I've finished this collection of customs, so I hope that he finds a good home when he will be put up for sale. So next up, I'm gonna talk about Hades. So I actually already chose the base figure for Hades. I chose this one because I already had one of these that was prepped, and I realized that it would be cool to make Hades from a base like this because it's already looking sort of slender and slim, and I could give him kind of skeletal features. Now, a few words about Hades. He was the god of the underworld and the god of the dead. And actually people normally associate him with something evil, but Hades was not an evil guy. He wasn't portrayed like that. He was more portrayed as this sort of stern guy that had strict rules, and he was judging of people, but he wasn't evil. And yeah, so I'm not going to make him into some really evil looking thing. I'm going to make him actually quite handsome, I think, with sort of skeletal features, and then give him some sort of very cool armor, or yeah, something like that, I think. And if you guys have any suggestions for it, then please let me know. So yeah, that's all I had to say about Hades. I might actually also give him wings because apparently his sacred animals include the screech owl, but I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna look cool, so you can let me know what you think, whether I should give him wings or not, and whether you think my ideas sound good or not. So yeah, Hades will be up next. I hope that you guys look forward to seeing him. I look forward to making him, and I hope that he will look very handsome and not super creepy. So that's all I had to say about these customs. Hope that you like them, and see you again in the next part. Bye!